So just to be clear, Terrence is literally the most unfit human being to have a child around behind Rebecca, because he took everything that Rebecca was doing to her children and used it to do to his own child, and then thought that I somehow wouldn't notice that he was doing it, or that I would just be like, oh, well, maybe she should, be a better person and maybe she wouldn't get treated that way. This nigga would make her and Kim's kids wake up early in the morning and clean up all day without any food, water, or anything until he felt his house was clean. But mind you, he wouldn't clean. As I mentioned, he would bring outside things like bikes, motorcycles into their house. He would, like, their freaking ceiling in the bathroom caved in. He would let them walk around for years with that fucking open hole ceiling in there. It's crazy what they pick and choose to decide needs care and needs love and needs cleaning and needs this and needs that when it comes down to you, but they can seem to walk around totally oblivious to what's going on when it's them. He's got a nasty ass attitude. As a matter of fact, let me tell you the very reason I decided to leave this bitch. One day, I was getting up, getting ready to go to work while he was going to be sitting at home being a stay-at-home faggot. And he had the audacity to have eaten a shitload of pineapples and oranges and leave the rinds in the sink. The trash can was directly behind the sink. All he had to do was turn around and put the rinds in the trash can. And then, if that wasn't bad enough, he poured the uneaten Cheerios that he had with the milk down the drain and left it all in the sink. And I asked him, who's going to clean this up? Why'd you do that? He said, you can clean it up. You standing right there. I snapped off. And I decided never to go back to that fucking house again. This is when we was living on Timothy, when Trinity was first born. This man he's a fucking menace. And mind you, every girlfriend he's ever had since I've known him has come to me crying and boo-hooing and snot-boxing about the faggot that they've decided to be spending time with, including Kim. Okay? These women are aware that he's bisexual, they're aware he's closeted, they're aware he's abusive, they're aware, and they stayed. When I found out, when I see piss coming, I move. They saw piss coming, they stayed. Okay? That's why I left. I left when I started realizing, and each and every one of these men have the same story with me. Once I give you about 3 to 6 months and I realize this is a will over skill situation, I'm out. You're going to get a write-up, I'm going to put you on a PIP, and if I realize your behavior ain't changing, you're out of here. You're out of here. You're getting fired, and we're going to open up the position to the next person. And no, we're not keeping your application on file.